honorable. We have Patrick, we have Mackenzie, and then of course Bishop Mayo. We have our MITSU directors who are here, our staff serving in different capacities within the county government of BOMET. We have also representation from the national government, led by Madam ACC. Tuko na our champions na wazazi. Amjambo. Mtaniruhusu tu nisome this very short message to all of us, alafu niongezee moja ama mawili. So every year on November the 17th, families of children who are born prematurely gather around the world to observe what we describe as World Prematurity Day, which is a day dedicated to raising awareness of preterm birth as well as the challenges and burden faced by preterm babies and their families. This year's theme is Small Actions, Big Impact. I'm pleased to be able to join you once again for this meaningful event. Premature birth is defined as a live birth before 37 weeks of gestation. Worldwide, it is estimated that we have 15 million babies that are born prematurely. More than 1 in 10 children is born premature, with approximately 900,000 deaths reported in 2019. Nationally, we have 194,000 babies who are born prematurely every year. A significant number of these babies die due to complications of prematurity, while others face lifelong disabilities. Kenya's neonatal mortality rate stands at 21 deaths by 8 per 1,000 lives birth, with prematurity as a leading cause of death. Having a baby born too soon results in severe financial burdens for many families, communities, and overall healthcare systems. These babies, especially those who are born below 35 weeks, are at greater risk of chronic health issues such as hearing and sight problems, delayed development, as well as cerebral palsy. While some suffer from long-term morbidity and disability and face multiple challenges as they grow up, the majority, of course, can go on to live relatively normal lives. Kama hawa champions wetu, simwapige makofi. BOMET County has a neonatal mortality rate of 4 in every 1,000 live births. In the year 2022, we had 488 preterm neonates who were delivered in BOMET County, and almost half, that is 201, of these preterm neonates were managed through kangaroo mother care. Sio tu mama, si umesema hata wakina baba wanafanya hiyo? However, there were 201 neonatal deaths, with more than half, that is 55% of the cases, being attributed to prematurity. Essential newborn care, that is drying, warming, immediate and exclusive breastfeeding, as well as hygiene and cold care, as well as basic care of feeding support, infections, and breathing difficulties, can mean the difference between life and death for these small babies. More effort is needed to identify women at risk of preterm labor and support them to give birth in a healthy and a health facility that can offer extra care when needed, such as support for adequate feeding with breast milk, continuous skin-to-skin contact, that is what is described as kangaroo mother care, antibiotics, and antenatal corticosteroids. That's a very difficult term, which is very expensive. Is it the one that you are saying is 4,000? Huh? There's something close to that, but I think it's closer to that. Very expensive. To do this, it is critical that families, communities, and healthcare workers fund small babies so that they can receive the life-saving care that they need. To turn the tides on these preventable deaths, we need actions across the spectrum of care, from adolescence and preconception. I think that one will be noted in terms of nutrition. That one was underlined by the director. Pregnancy, the management of labor and delivery, and effective immediate and later postnatal care. Under that, understandably, the birth of a premature child often ushers in a period of significant distress for the parents and their families. Indeed, the emotional and financial toll on them can be very significant. Preemies commonly experience a prolonged and difficult hospital stay where they are also separated from their families. As a result, the first major milestone for their families is often discharge from hospital. As much as it is an occasion to be celebrated, in many of those cases, it also marks the beginning of a long journey for these preemies and their families. With the support from Nutritional International and Transforming Health Systems, that is DHS, the county government of BOMET has established and supported Kangaroo Mother Care, which is abbreviated KMC, units in every health facility. Longisa, which includes Longisa County Referral Hospital. We also have in Danai Sub-County Hospital. We have Kapkoro Sub-County Hospital. We have also private hospitals, which include St. Clair Mission Hospital. And we also have plans to expand these to include Jelimo Hospital, Shongiro Health Center, and Sikor Sub-County Hospital, as well as Koiwa Sub-County Hospital. Support for Kangaroo Mother Care includes training and capacity building of staff through on-job training and mentorship. It also includes provision of oxygen, trucks, and other consumables. It also extends to supports continuity of care and follow-up of preterm in the community through community health promoters. And I want to believe this is what was done for these champions. And that is why they are here today to celebrate with us, because of that follow-up. Promotion of baby-friendly community initiatives and a low-cost but high-impact interventions. Premature babies and their families face numerous challenges that many of us are not aware of. However, through a combination of comprehensive support programs, quality health care, and parental dedication, many ex-preemies have overcome the odds not only to grow, but to thrive in life, like what we have witnessed today. So let us once again salute and appreciate not only the preemies and their families, but also the healthcare professionals who have made this possible. Makofi kwa daktari. Thank you. And I will start from the last line that I read. We want to celebrate as much as leo tuko na furaha tukisherehekea siku hii. I think we need also to celebrate madaktari wetu, wanafanya kazi mzuri. Tumewatembelea watoto wetu pale ndani ya hospitali, and I realized that there is a lot of work that is going on there that requires 24/7 care, 24 hours, 7 days a week, for the number of days that they will be in this facility. Lazima kuwe na mtu ambaye amekaribia hawa kusaidiana na wazazi ya hawa watoto. So there is a lot of work and it requires a lot of commitment, and to some extent I think the compensation even that we're giving to these doctors is not enough, because it calls for extra sacrifice on their part. They have to stay with the mothers, lazima wakae na hao watoto, hawache mafamilia zao, so that they can ensure hao watoto wamepewa nafasi ya kuishi. So thank you so much our health workers. Tunawashukuru, and we also celebrate you as we are celebrating these champions and wale ambao wanakuja nyuma yao. Asanteni sana. The experience has also exposed me to the challenges that these mothers are facing and the families in general. Like there's a case of a baby that was born at 22 weeks. That's 5 months. Yeah, slightly above 5 months. So huyo mtoto atakaa for the next 12 weeks or 13 weeks. Afikishe angalau 34 weeks or 35. Na mama hapo pale pale. So they need to be very close. Waangalie, ngawa kazi mingi inafanywa na madaktari yetu, but you can imagine the stress huyo mama ako nayo, because atakaa kwa hospitali for the next 12-13 weeks. Ile kazi imewachwa nyumbani haitaendelea. Wale watoto wengine ambao wamewachwa kule nyumbani, pengine inaleta stress pia. So there is a lot of stress. Na ile dawa inatumika is very expensive. Nimeambiwa kwa siku wanatumia 4,000. So in a week inakuwa how many? How much? Yeah? 28,000. For the next 13 weeks, 28 times 13, hiyo ni shilingi ngapi? Abeta wizabus? Amunga kwa janga? 364. 364,000. Na hiyo ni dawa moja tu. Kuna zingine, kuna chakula ambayo inatumika pale, kuna oxygen ambayo inatumika pale, and there is even one machine that we want to purchase to support that baby. That costs around 300,000 in Yatuna. And we have to make arrangements for that on a CC to Nunwe. I think that life, who knows, it could be the next governor. Yeah. So spending 300,000 to ensure that life is safe, so that we have a leader tomorrow. We can't count in terms of the monies that we get. Pesa inakuja na inaenda, lakini ile maisha ni ya dhamana zaidi kuliko ile mali ambayo tuko nazo, si ndio? So you can imagine. Ndio maana tunasema ya kwamba, and I think this was mentioned by our director, that there are very low cost way of managing those maturity cases in our community. Probably through proper nutrition, because it is very expensive kumendeni mtoto ambaye amesaliwa kama atafikisha weeks that are required, at least 35 weeks. So very, very expensive. Not agimwagele kikone Mungu kokochika matik akokone koki kosabe kokone gode mucho komei lakwet narawek sogol akekele kakirib eripse nebo barak emoetab kamatikyo kokipanga Mungu negere lengendo kokingen sile kipangana, lakini netei kora kole mi chi nekipanga tugul. Ot kebe sukul Bishop. Sometimes kilenje chito ko kinyo buch. Kirut kityo. Yani kibit achale kobit chito. Kobit iman achale kotor kobanganat elemenye lakwet. Kot ko mangen arawek sogol en oret nebanganat koker kole kayam amitwogik kokoet komie. Mokere ole ngole bichu. So ko ni komwoe ale sikorib kou noton kemoche kerib amitwogik ko yan kakomwa. Amu mi tuguk chechongkonjin kosib kobire ot lakwet. Kergei ak komi tabusiek. Komuche kosib komandaen chito kot anan kosib komandaen koret amun kaon tabusiek. So mi ne cases alak chemakiavoideni lakini mi tuguk chekimuche keter mising ko non kamwa chebo amitwogik. Ko ngotebi lakwet ako mayamak moet kole kaikai namanda mara ko kaikai ele kimongchi. Kosib kochok tomo koit betusiek. Chongochi kora chametabgei nebo borto nebo kamet.